2, 1, go. On go, we press it at the same time. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, good. It's like a demo and not one with the pre-game. So, Cake, do you want to give us your thoughts instead of me?
Well, I can do that. Like,
because he's playing pocket.
Rollout isn't very hard, so you just like, as he's doing right now, the escape plan.
Yep. Do you think 70 health is normal?
Roma gets all the heals before you. I'm not sure. Like, I can't see all the heals in the HUD that I have, so I don't know if Plank got it, but I'm assuming he did.
I think so.
I don't know if you did you jump with like a smart thing to do with always jumping with your other soldier. I think scouts are way more important.
You like doing double bombs?
Yeah, I think scouts are way more important now, and they should just stay with the medic anyway, because the other team will probably be bombing as well. Well, you won it pretty convincingly without actually fighting at all. But like, you want to do the soldier bombs because the soldier is way less valuable.
You think it's way easier to suicide soldiers in for picks and then the scouts push second?
Especially on a map like Gully, where you can jump in from big door and like be under the point. It's really hard for the other team to tell where the soldiers are. It's
a really good soldier map.
It is a really
good soldier map.
Corridors and like spammy map. They're playing with the pyro as well, which is kind of comical, I think. I don't think it's a good idea. I don't know how old this demo is. What, a month ago? Was pyro still like broken at this point?
Maybe.
Gullywash it must have been one of the best like
pyro maps.
Off-class maps in general. I think Heavy's played quite a bit on this map as well because it's like so easy to roll him out through any choke point.
It's a small map.
And the map doesn't really play much on speed, because you can leave through big door really easily and watch like the entirety of second.
This was like the 2nd of February, so yeah, pyro would have been really strong.
So pyro was still really strong. I guess that's why they're playing with it.
It's also like,
I still think playing with a pyro would, like, overall would give you a disadvantage. I think Scout
with an
overheal beats.
He was so good.
Hermie writes to me, pyro was a nick and he was a memeing.
On the other team, a guy called LFP UGC. Do you have any thoughts on him with the push here that they all did together, where they all came out?
I actually didn't notice because I was reading.
What they did was like, they just Ubered in through river and shot everyone on point and won. Like, they just kind of DM'd. It seems to be very DM game.
They had a pyro, I know it's like he did it as a meme, but you know.
You want to avoid that, don't you? You send the scouts
like,
to them.
If you, Uber the scout into a pyro anytime, have the soldier give him a second of Uber, so he can jump anyone that's on their own, and he can get that first free rocket with the Uber. This is a bit slow. What is happening here? Like, I think you should move further forward and wait for the crossbow. Like, you shouldn't be standing behind the medic when the rollout is over.
I think it's a good idea to be on the point and then wait.
You want to be like big door already, so your medic can heal you as you're walking out after he's healed the Roma. You don't want to be like a reason for the medic to turn around and go backwards.
Yeah.
Oh, Nick Merc for you. Well, the other team has a pyro, so I don't know.
Oh, both teams have pyros, yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice until now, yeah.
Nick's their pyro. So they have a pyro instead of a scout? Do you normally have pocket scouts? Do you, is pockets, you don't really, pocket soldiers like, not really that much of a thing anymore.
Pocket not as big as it used to be now, because
it used to be so obvious that like, you'd have a shotgun pocket.
Because you played with the shotgun, because you could fight off scouts, and like, the
it was really good
for spam and whatnot. But since, like, Scouts
gotten so many buffs over the last, like, 2 years.
Better than Soldier now, you don't need the... Like, you're not needed to play that role. You might as well just let a Scout play it.
You might as well just have 2 roamers and then constantly bomb and move entirely off of Scout speed.
I think you and Plank got caught out here, and who was the other one? Foreign? Like, you were way too far ahead. I saw someone on point in the middle.
Scout.
At this point, I'll probably get out as well. I don't know if you're
getting out or go for a pick.
I mean...
He went for the medic pick, he nearly got him.
It didn't work out, but like your team was probably... You've lost that fight anyway.
What would you have done? Just backed out, just rocket jumped like, off the point to big door?
Yeah, you were only a few people on second either way, so I would have like backed out earlier.
You think they could even hold second off of this? Oh, they are holding second.
Yeah, they're holding second now because the other team was slow and didn't do anything.
Yeah.
The like man advantage they had.
So I feel like when we're doing this, if we all died at mid, we'd like have to hold last. Like their team would push through choke and roll. Yeah. It's nice that at least the team you were playing against was kind of passive. What was this? This was still open, I think, at the time.
So the fact you're getting to hold second, I think, is lucky. The other team popped. You wanted like, you're leaving.
You want to just back out.
That's good.
That's good. Yeah.
I wouldn't drop down. I would have walked into attic. But
I like being up top.
Yeah, because I think you're gonna get caught out here. Oh, you get out.
That's smart. Fair. You don't want to lose your. There's no point in dying. I don't think it was a
smart play, but it worked out. Like I would have walked out attic, and your entire team died.
I was just like going out river.
I don't know the calls, so I don't know what happened, but. If your team commits as like a plan and you have your medic stay back, I don't think anyone should be alive. just have your medic walk to the spawn if you're committed to like a suicide wave anyway.
If someone's called suicide, then you will die and the medic backs out. But otherwise, you like. I think the river back out is good because it's consistent. It's unlikely anyone's waiting for you, and you can always rocket jump
like a
quickly.
hallway, so you don't ever like.
There's even little
no
health
one will
packs
ever
and
get
stuff.
past you.
Yeah. How do you properly use shotgun as soldier, and how do you deal with the higher amount of damage taken from rocket jumps?
You
don't really use the shotgun anymore.
If you insist on still using it, which I'd just say you shouldn't, you would swap a scout to the flank. Like, you'd not have the pocket scout play as pockety as you do in the current meta.
Yeah.
Because the shotgun is, like, your way to deal with scouts.
You sit on the medic as if you're
like,
playing
you
Highlander as a pyro.
You can hit, like, you don't have to hit the air shots anymore, you can just go with the shotguns. So you want the scout to be less of a pocket if you do that. Like, he doesn't need to be on the medic if you are.
Right now,
but you don't want to do that.
If you're playing pocket scout, it's your job to deny like jumpers and stuff. The whole the main reason of the shotgun is scout killing and air shots being really easy. If like a soldier jumps your medic, it's way easier to shotgun him than to go for a rocket air shot. And if a scout runs at your medic, it's a lot easier to shotgun him twice than try and hit
was actually running from just an aeronosis, so he isn't actually that big of a deal.
Yeah, the Flog Pyro, you might as well consider their downer player.
Yeah, he doesn't do anything. The only thing he could deal with is a scout that's caught out, but even then I think like any decent hit scan player could get hit a pyro.
Yeah. It's good of him to get the medic.
That's a good pick. Yeah, I don't know what's happening on mid. I think you're winning the fight as well. So
their team kind of collapsed. He jumped on their medic and scout. Their scout wasn't able to kill him. He should have been. Like their scout should have had 180 and should have murdered Hackard, but he won the DM fight basically.
I would probably have run out after I killed the medic. I don't think you had to die to the pyro.
I think the medic pick was fine.
Yeah, like it's a good pick, but I think you could have run out.
Yeah, it wouldn't
had, like backed out faster. The pyro spawned pretty slow,
yeah,
and you
the medic
like, kind of
was
stood around just looking. But the medic pick was good. It didn't seem to win you any actual fights, but at least you're like on an advantage.
You did something with your thing.
You're being alone. You might as well try it. Like if you're not getting out, you might as well try it. I don't know how many they had on mid as well. So that could have been like a hindrance.
No, they were down like a couple of players.
Okay, they have an air blaster now, so...
Yeah, you actually have to like not shoot the pyro now.
Yeah.
It's also a case of like a lot of the time just being alive for a repush is better than getting a pick. Like even if a medic pick's super useful, you being alive on mid to push their second choke is
Unless
great.
your like, entire team is alive for a push, and you have decided that you will suicide, you shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
You want your team to be aware that they're going to be a player down and play around that.
Because if you suicide, you are giving up a play.
Ability.
Yeah. They're doing a lot of spamming.
If it's like a drop, I think it's fine, but like anything but a drop,
it's not really worth just losing a player.
Yeah.
6's Ubers are great, but like number disadvantage is almost like an Uber.
Players. Like you can easily win a fight against a scout that has 60 more health. It's still only 2 rockets. So like it doesn't matter that much unless the Uber is in play.
This is like a really good thing from him.
Yeah, I think you're playing in the right spot. You cut the scout out as well.
You're being smart.
And now the medic is just gonna get caught out. So good last hold. Unless he Uber saws him and leaves.
Did you just...
Frank.
Oh, Frank. Frank's the medic.
No, was that not Frank?
Yeah, Frank's the red medic. The blue medic just killed Frank. The red medic with his Uber saw and backed out.
And he got out as well. That shouldn't have happened. Someone should have jumped or followed.
That is one of the
times
he also
has an extra 25 advantage.
On top of like the spawning, which will add like, 5-8 seconds.
Yeah.
That medic probably has like a 20, what? You think like 40-50% advantage?
That, at least he got 40 at least.
40-50%.
Just from that happening.
Yeah. That's one of the times you do want to suicide, is if both teams are down a bunch of players like that.
You want to get the medic.
Because you can't hold if they
Uber. Your team is
Uber.
really weird right now. You're like all over the place.
They were going for like a lobby push, but their medic had an Uber
team
advantage.
Was on last. If you do that kind of thing, you want to have one player on last and the rest of the team playing the aggressive. Because you're pushing into a man advantage.
They won that, I think, as a pyro existing.
It might just,
What is he wiring on his back?
Or someone on the other team timed out as well, so...
But like what happened there was their medic had an Uber and you decided to push lobby with no advantage at all. With split players. So it's almost like you had a player disadvantage because you were split up in 2 places and they were all roughly clumped together.
Either you want to get one man to get the force, like you want to do like
you send the roamer in.
Entire push.
You only really push last if you've got a player advantage anyway. Like you don't really just do it off an Uber. You get an Uber and a pick.
Gullywash was, without a doubt, one of the hardest maps to push out and in on.
They won because pyro as well, but
yeah,
you can't really expect that to happen all the time. It is open, I guess. Like you can expect weird stuff to happen. app. Should you get the Discord app or just use the website? I would recommend using the app.
Cost?
Do you want me to... Look, I'm going to cut to 40000. I didn't do anything. Tick 44533. Do you see that tick?
44533.
44533. Yeah?
445, yeah?
33. Yeah? 44,
yeah.
553. 3. Are you ready to go, yeah?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. What happened there was I skipped a tiny bit forwards, but because it was a pause, it skipped the entire pause and gave me the exact tick that the pause ended. I didn't know that was a thing. I literally just found that out this moment, that you could skip pauses that way. It's really handy. He was faster this mid. The whole team was way faster. They should win off of that.
That worked way better. The other team is... I don't know what they're doing. Are they all in banana? Are they walking around
They have...
second?
Both teams... at least the red team
this
has a proper
really
setup.
Was it?
No, they just walked on mid because they were faster.
In this moment, you might as well stand on point. Good.
It's a really good example of showing why rollouts are so important. Unless the medic dies.
Like, you got there faster. I don't know what's happening now. The other team is trying to gain from something from the fight.
The medic's alone.
This is way too messy.
This is very...
to push as well. You lost 2 players, you lost the mid now.
Yeah, that was... I mean, it's open.
And Frank just died as well.
It's the most open mid I've ever watched.
I mean, that was really weird.
You got to mid faster because their team was bad.
Fight because you only like half
split up.
Extended.
Yeah.
It seems to be an issue.
But you won again.
Like the one thing. Oh, you won again because the other team didn't actually do anything on the medic.
They should have definitely pushed off of that.
Okay, so you should not have won this mid.
There was no reason at all. You don't even have a medic at mid. They could have just spammed you out.
They can still push.
They can still push.
Massive one.
Oh,
now
there's pushing. A pyro Uber. You should definitely back out to like lobby if you can. Like as far back as you can. Oh, River's fine as well. They have no one who's going to jump unless the demo's going to, so you should escape.
Yeah, let Frank leave up there. Just like get out.
Yeah, let him alone. That was
I don't know what the demo's doing. What's he doing?
I don't...
Why is he alone? Is he gonna die or what?
The demo should have just jumped the medic if he was that far forwards. The Timmy's dad guy should have just jumped the medic if he was gonna die. I don't understand that mid-fight. I don't know what I want to say. Like, you should...
the longest mid-fight I've seen, and it wasn't...
no one fought. No one shot each other.
It's like a mid-walk.
Yeah, mostly... If you get to mid and they're fast, like if you're already on the mid point and they're all in big door, you win. Just your team should set
you're
up.
Already on point.
Yeah.
You won't lose point. It's yours.
Yeah, you own the mid at that point. Think of it as if you'd already won and they're trying to push into you at this point. You have like you had a dude stand on top of the point. You have a dude stand here. You have 2 dudes stand here, and then you have your scout doing whatever. I don't know what they did. They like half pushed through choke, but not really.
They
lost the motivation.
You want the flank to push in now, so
yeah.
Like, yeah, they're walking away as you can see through the wall. Your team should know that.
Your team should know that there was you have like a big door advantage.
Medic. He doesn't have an Uber. He used it. Good job, kid.
That was good.
Well done, push.
This is a good collapse.
I think your flank lost, but like at this point it doesn't matter because you have a combo.
And
the combo is stronger than the flank.
Yeah. Yeah. They lost like a scout and a soldier.
Tried to get a pick, but that was pretty hopeless. Like, good push.
That soldier was like a second away from afterburn. Yeah, that was good stuff. You think a drop... oh, Plank says he did a drop-down push and it failed. He thinks. I'm surprised you remember this. Push. Hey, Captain.
That's only like 1 person out of 5 in it.
Yeah. I have no idea what's going on here.
Got 5 out of 6.
They're holding in... Oh, they sent Plank in through here, through drop-down to try and get the medic just now. That's fine. It's a last push.
You have a man advantage, or an Uber advantage, so the other team probably won't push.
Red team's 50%.
Kill, so it's fine.
Yeah, they're like 15-20% more advantage, so sacrificing a soldier there for a possible pick was fine.
You probably want to play like not into his sidelines.
Yeah.
Or try and get a pick on him.
Just because I'm in the demo.
You have an Uber advantage, so like just play on that.
Just because I'm in the demo, I can third person. You can see the sniper spots. As a sniper, you can see there really easily. You can see all the way into lobby and snipe people's feet really easily.
I think Foreign's gone for the sniper here, even though the sniper's like completely left.
Yeah, they still don't have
enough passes.
as well,
so they're turtled, like they've set up.
They're expecting to hold this last for a while. That's like the engineer and sniper together.
I don't know what I'm seeing here.
The scout pushed in
called. The scout was behind for way too long.
Yeah, you should have just rocket jumped on him and shot him.
Yeah.
You were standing back like as if you were expecting him to come into you.
You have to be faster reactions to save your team.
Yeah.
You are the pocket, you are 300 health. You're the highest health class in the game, like at most times.
You should be the substitute in
highest,
Pokemon.
Like damage output as well, together with the roamer.
Yeah. The highest damage, like easy damage you can possibly do. Like just shooting the floor 4 times can do like nearly 400 damage.
If you can get this pick, nice air shot.
That was good. So you have like equal players, but they also have an NG off class.
Like they can push with this. I don't think they expect to push.
They're just gonna hold
They
forever.
want like at least a 2 or 3 man down. They want you to push.
Oh, Cat Kid, come on.
Sticky.
Jesus Christ, Cat Kid, stop! You're worrying me. Say he blew up. That was horrible. Oh, by the way,
I don't know if you didn't notice or if you thought the demo wasn't noticing, but like, oh, you have a spike going for it.
Yeah, you can shoot projectiles through the top of this shutter, can't you? I don't think it's allowed.
I think it still works. Yeah, you can snipe through the side of it as well, but I don't think it's like allowed.
You're not allowed, yeah, but you can walk all the way up and snipe through like the edge. I think. I don't think the spy. What's he doing?
Frank killed.
He's going for a spy cap.
Scout.
Oh, Nick's going for a spy cap. He's using the ambassador. There's no way he can win.
I think blocking the point is fine.
Yeah, that was actually really good. Had you have gotten the headshot or gotten the cap there, that would have been worth it.
Yeah, I think you should have focused the medic there. I was pretty sure I saw him. I was a bit confused because you didn't go for him. But like, in that case, you wanted the medic pick because
your team was all dead.
Frank, I think. Did you lose Frank?
I think so.
Yeah, so they have an advantage now, right? So you wanted the medic to be dead because if they're
your
pushing,
medic's on mid dying to scout.
The defensive, like you want to have the Uber before them so you can push them back again. Yeah. But at this point, they're going to be able to take mid as we see.
Medic, Frank just pushed onto mid by himself and died.
At the moment, I see you have 2 people behind.
Yeah, you're basically down
this is really
2
scattered.
players.
You just want the players behind to suicide at this point and go
they
back
have
to last.
Even the demo needs to suicide. Like,
yeah.
I don't know what you're doing, Hermie.
Go back to last.
You watching Hermie?
I would say. I know, yeah, I saw him.
He has to just sticky jump and murder someone. He's wasted so much everything. Like their team is.
Hermes, are you still behind? Yeah.
Hermie is all the way on
They're
second.
Pushing last now. You should have held last, by the way.
He should have hit his suicide bind, I think, at some point.
He died now. And you guys should have been holding last as Huntsman Sniper.
Yeah.
Well,
you 100% lost because like half of your players were just. I don't know what they were doing. Like you can use your suicide bind in competitive. Please like do it. If you're all the way over here, like Hermie was all over here as demo man, their team was all the way over there jumping to second. There's no way you can catch up and do anything meaningful in 8 seconds. So you should just hit the kill bind and respawn with your team and hold last. Like definitely. Frank does shit like that. Apparently that's what Frank does. And this was Hermie's big. This was Hermie's big player.
I didn't see what Frank did wrong. I saw what Hermie did wrong.
I think it was the medic doing his thing. Oh, Hatkid's fine on mid here.
But Hatkid was with Hermie. Oh, Frank. Sorry.
Yeah, Hatkid backed up with the medic. That was fine. That was good. Good aggression.
Good pushing here.
You should spam out choke. Maybe. Oh, there's a pyro, so maybe not.
You're just watching Hatkid like burn. You're just cap mid as well.
One of you needs to. You can do it, but is he gonna? What do you think he should do here? Do you think he should jump?
Yes, I think like you might.
Get forward positioning.
Go up with your medic into Azig and the demo.
Apparently,
I think when no one's capping mid as well, you might as well stand on point. Like that was like you were standing around. It was looking like you might have had some comm issues. You
shouldn't just stand and stare at your team. I know I do it, but you shouldn't do it.
Like, the thing is, if your team is fucking up, it's not your fault. You can go from like a kind of standpoint like that. But if they're not doing their job, it's not really like your job to do their job.
It's not your job to yell at them either.
You still have to push in. You are the pocket, like you are the tank. So you want to be pushing in, and if the scout isn't capping, like, that's his fault.
Hi.
We're doing a demo review on stream. You can say hello if you like as well, Spirit. You can say, "Oh, Hatkid, you're doing a good job capping the last point." No, it's fine.
I don't know what I'm seeing.
You won because you had a pyro and they air blasted. That was weird.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that some of the advice we can give is just that's weird, but like, it's really hard. Like, a lot of these situations are completely random. You do not expect them to happen. Like, I don't know, like half the last pushes.
Did my demo like freeze?
My demo isn't frozen.
Alright, let me see this.
Pushing through big door with the medic.
Oh shit.
Can we pause? I'm on tick 79068.
Oh, can you send me demo as well?
In Discord, it's Hatkid's most recent Gullywash demo. If you scroll up like 1 page, he posted it. He said, "Can you review this instead of the one that we did a couple of months ago?"
I'm there.
79068.
Let me download it.
Okay. Air Blast's a great mechanic. Yeah, you won that last push because Pyro.
Which channel is it in?
Discord demo reviews channel. Should we just watch it for a bit and then, because I think it's the last round, Spirit.
Yeah, there's not very much left. Oh
yeah.
well, I mean, there's 10 minutes, but you know, it's not really like worth watching it.
You could watch it and then pause it when you downloaded it.
I can't find it.
We will post the reviews in a single YouTube video, or you manually post them separately. I'll post the ones that I think A will work, because the one that's split up with the stream constantly stopping, I probably can't post. But the Lakeside one I might post. This one was pretty good. I might post this one as well. I quite like having cake in it. Have you found it, Spirit?
Oh wait, never mind, I found it.
Yeah? Gullywash demo?
Yeah, I'm downloading it now.
Cool. It's, not... I think it's like 30 minutes long, maybe, total. We're on the final round. Both teams have capped twice. Both scouts are bottom scoring on red. I'm very disappointed for you and Nick. I guess Nick was playing Pyro all game, but you worried me.
I've downloaded it. Let me just put in the folder.
I mean, we can have a look at the logs afterwards to see like how much
heals
the scouts got.
Yeah, I'd have noticed the scouts were playing, like, this is very 2015, or even 2014 Sixers, where you have, like, the whole game.
You seem to be playing very old school.
Very cookie cutter. It's like you watched the YouTube video by MGE, and just kind of copying that, which is fine. Like, it worked for a reason.
The game now.
Okay. But, like, you have a pocket and a demo, and then you have the two scouts on the flags with no heals. It's not very, like, 2018. Like, these days... Like, if you watch any of the Sixes we do, you have, like, a scout permanently with 185. The other scout popping in occasionally to get a full buff.
Wait, Woolen, could you give me a big view of it?
Oh, I'll leave it up on stream, but we're on tick 79068. Is there
the way we play is our pocket soldier Tomu.
Yeah.
He bombs. He plays roamer. Like, we just have two roamers. And then me and Woolen plays. Like, we both play the kind of pocket scout role.
Yeah. I prefer having heals on scout. I feel like I do a lot better at it.
I don't really mind as much, but Tom likes playing like that, so...
Yeah, let me know when you're in Spirit.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
Hermie says, Foreign is meant to play pocket scout. I think he decides not to.
Did he tell your team that?
I don't think there's very much room for it either way. Like, you have to figure that out. It looks like Cat Kit's getting most of the heals, but like, we'll have a look at the logs afterwards and see if my theory is indeed right.
Do you see this scout jumping midair with his legs all wiggly?
They have really spaghetti legs, don't they?
They love having little spaghetti legs. He's got his naughty underpants wrapped around his scattergun as well.
You didn't say that.
What? I'm not allowed to
say
that.
I have DXA, I can't see that.
Oh, okay.
Can't see your underpants.
I noticed Hat Kid having a humongous needle sticking through his arm. I'm very disappointed in you, Hat Kid. The doggo's looking at it and trying to look away. It's like, no thank you. You had the tick, didn't you, Spirit? I can sip your underpants.
I'm launching the demo now. I had to join a server because of the fucking console glitch.
What console? Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Alright, I'm gonna sit
tick?
We are at tick 79068. 79068. 79068.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Yeah?
Or I'm on my way.
Let me know when you're there. We can start it. Woolen is looking at Hat Kid's crotch. It's usual kind of stuff. We can stare at everyone's crotches if you like. We've got
Okay, I'm there.
Okay, that was quick. We can do 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah?
Go on, go.
3, 2, 1, go. We all good?
Yeah.
I'm watching Hat Kid on red, soldier. He's got the tyrant helm on.
Good thing helping your demo. I see you going straight for like your side. It worked out pretty well. You got picks.
Yeah.
I really don't like that.
It was good aggression.
I don't think it's worth. Yeah, you won the match easily.
I was not.
And you're getting help with the scout.
I'm glad that you're being aggressive.
I was not really a fan of when Hermie decided to bring out his melee weapon, which
the demo man
was it was a really huge risk of him going down, and he eventually did. I thought he was gonna survive that, but just waving his melee weapon was a bit of a misplay.
Oh, Walnut 7 is in chat.
Hello, Walnut.
That was Pyro. I forgot how bad Pyro was.
Okay, right there, he should have called where his medic is, and then just try to play a bit more with him. Yeah. Because a 1v1 Pyro versus Soldier is highly losable.
We should have got you in at the start, Spirit. You're very good.
Is also, like, I don't know what he wants, but he just ran on point. You shouldn't have done that. At that point, you want to, like, retreat. I don't know, you're still going on last?
Well, their team was like a second. It was the medic and the scout suicide. The medic was 75%.
The medic at that point, you already have like a way more.
You could have built
players
Uber.
Than they do, so you want your medic to leave and like keep your Uber advantage, because now you have less players and no medic, and they're gonna take the second.
They probably should cap mid off of it. Yeah.
I don't like that the enemy team is 6-man on point. I don't know what the fuck just
yeah,
happened there.
I'm watching
Good job, Hermie, I guess, from punishing the team for doing something stupid. You might be able to retake mid now.
I watch Frank on medic.
You also have you both of. Is that your medic behind?
I'm watching Frank in their lobby, going on to their last. Is he going for a medic? Frank. I don't understand, Frank.
What is going on?
I'm gonna try and find. Where are you? Stop being dead.
In behind.
Okay, there he is. I finally found him.
Under. And you push in 2 people.
Okay, so that's coming up to river.
I don't know what you're trying to achieve here.
The teams are throwing a little bit, aren't they?
Yeah, that was just you should never go in like just a scout and a medic.
Just to clarify, I've played about 5 comp games, says Foreign.
You should back out at this point as well.
That's fair.
You shouldn't be an attic, all of you.
You're doing pretty good then, actually.
Yeah, right now the team should just regroup because they're because the medic just spawned.
This is a
good point to punish them for like.
They're being
weird.
really aggro.
Like, 1 by 1 into gully, like into lobby.
That team should never have done that. Like they should have held lost.
Every possible advantage other than like the Uber, I guess.
You have a
so
player
you can
advantage
take
at least.
Like they have 2 down. Oh, you have 2 down as well now.
Okay, I see a scout going for a back cap.
Yeah, 1 guy's in. The rest of you need to go in with him.
That was a good play.
Yeah.
I don't think it was a good play. I think it just worked.
It just worked out. Like their team, the blue team. I think it was a 50-50 who'd win there. Like they both had like 2 people guarding the point, and the 2 red people won the DM fight.
He was. I'll give it that the scout was a bit lucky because the team was slow to react to the point. They still got it though.
Why is there still? Oh yeah, it's the casual HUDs making me think that there's it's over because there was 3. It's actually like first to find, isn't it?
Reloading your gun here for. I don't know if it's because you fucked up your rollout, but you're way too slow. You're probably gonna win the mid still.
Because they're down 3 players already somehow, and you only lost a demo.
The pyro is completely tarnished. You lost your medic to the pyro though. I think your scouts need to go back in that case. They have a way easier time dealing with pyros than solis do.
I think that if they went up the side a lot faster, their medic would have most likely survived. Like if they can't go up the left side, they could have just switched to the right.
Yeah.
By left you mean
point as well. Like you want your entire team to push
a
specific place. If your demo's going on the left, like on your side, you want to play with your demo. And if you're going right side, like you want your demos to play aggressive.
Yeah, it's just that the demo went down instantly.
Unlucky with the sniper, like that was
idiotic.
You should probably have seen him. But...
Yeah. There's like 2 really normal mid pushes, is going up like really aggro towards their choke, or going through the banana, yeah. And you want to, like, if you're playing Pocket Soldier, you do want to follow that up. You don't want to do your own thing at that point, you want to try and play around your team.
Like, until the scout takes over your role, you are expected to be with the medic.
Especially if you're playing in this team that doesn't seem to really do the Pocket Scout very well. That was good in getting the medic there, actually.
Wait, what?
Good job. They got back camp as well, I don't know.
I guess
I don't know how that worked.
It's a kind of thing on Gully where you can push through big door without taking a fight on second. I think that's on the enemy team.
I guess what happened there was like, the blue team was recapping and they didn't notice them go through lower.
Like tunnel vision.
That happens. It happens. They were going banana, but he kept screwing up the jump.
You really don't have to reload your weapon so early, Hadkid.
Yeah, you can just do it right at the end.
Also, you don't have to wait.
You should always just keep walking. I think standing still the rollout's bad.
That's where you want to be when you're starting like to get the heals.
Okay, so he's jumping.
Good aggressive.
That was good.
Hermie with you. It's working really well.
It was good of the demo to jump at the same time as well. He got 3 picks.
That's the aggressive push you want to do.
Yeah.
Like on the right side, your entire team committed to it, and you got a perfect push.
That was perfect.
The one who died was like the pyro chasing.
That was like the most textbook roll I've ever seen. Was like, the soldier jumped in, did enough damage that the demo could one-pipe 3 people. And the fact that the demo jumped at the same time and could pick up on the damage is good. You pushing last tier and getting a forward hold on the point is amazing. Stickies on the floor there is really good. No, definitely.
Yeah, but the enemy team's over them. Oh, we have
they have a huge player advantage.
Hermie is also surviving everything.
Oh, they have a pyro. It's good that the demo isn't died yet, because the demo...
Foreign, yeah, good push.
That was good.
Scramble at the end. You would probably have capped second a bit faster.
What a lot of demos do is shove stickies. They put the stickies on like the drop down on the top side of the point. Who was it who gave this advice? Like Tomu. But you can shoot this point, like the glass section here, and the splash damage will hit anyone coming in for a lot more damage.
So you don't have to shoot the ground.
Yeah, if you shoot the ground, sometimes you'll miss.
Okay, that was really now you have a sniper running Huntsman.
Yeah, it's the last round, 5 minutes.
Just, like, throwing
it's 2 to 5.
Game.
I am frowning.
You're trying to do the exact same thing again in your head, I can tell it. You did get the demo.
Your team wasn't committed to it this time though. You have a pyro and a sniper, so like you automatically like
your team's
can't
throwing.
make that work.
You're doing a team thing with your.
If you had 2 soldiers, that would sink the bomb like Hatchet and the other soldier.
As well. Yeah. I saw like at least 2 or 3 people on the left side, so that's like a bit of a split push you were doing again.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would have gotten a lot more damage.
You can do a lot with 2 soldiers. If you just have one set of soldiers double bombing, you can normally. Like if you sync up together.
It's a one shot.
If both the
medic.
Yeah.
If both the soldiers would have jumped, they would have gotten a lot more damage, but they still got the mid.
But you have a pyro instead of a soldier, which is not worth it.
You can't help it if your team's throwing sometimes.
Again, now they use the Uber.
I don't know what.
If you keep healing,
oh, they have
why is the medic still in?
The medic like should either go definitely get health or stand somewhere where he's not about to die immediately from a soldier.
You lost me. I think it's only you and you have another soldier.
And now
nice.
Yeah, you got easily forced.
That kid scares me so much with how he doesn't care about stickies. Well, yeah, he's going to last. Their team's only down 1. The blue team's down 3. Blue team's down 3 though.
Now they all have.
They only have a couple of points.
I guess it's the game about to end. I don't know.
That's 4 minutes.
It's 4 minutes.
I don't know what the other team is doing.
They were throwing as well. That was a win.
They weren't really playing the game. Well, good job.
You're a good soldier here, kids. Your team was like very throwy at the end, and it confuses me.
Good DM. I think like the comms seem to be the biggest issue.
Yeah, like that. If you
can, pocket rollout is really surprisingly bad.
Yeah, you need to practice. I don't know if this was like a month ago and you're better now, or a couple of months ago, but you should always get to be here before you even consider like reloading or getting health from a crossbow or anything.
You're way slower than your team. It's only because your team isn't doing anything.
Should have just used the escape plan there. Oh, that was a close rocket.
That was good in the scout, Lily. But like the DM's
your team is way faster than you.
At that point, the team was just very disintegrated.
I don't think they can cap. It's 2-6.
And the medic dropped.
They're just throwing. But it's clear that like your team has the DM, where if you do combo plays like that choke push, that they'll work out. I don't know if your team... Does this team even still exist? Does HackKid's team still exist, or have they disbanded? I don't remember.
I have no clue.
I thought they had, but then they asked us... Well, they were asking someone to scrim at least. Hello. Hi, everyone. At this point, I'm not sure what we're really watching for. I don't think either team is particularly trying. I don't think there's anything
worth watching anymore.
Just sit and stare at him. What do you want to do next? Do you want to do more demos, or do you want to play pubs? We've been doing demos for like,
demo.
We're doing demos for about an hour and a half. What do you have, Spirit?
I have a game from a Div 2 scrim.
Oh, when was this?
Let me check the logs.
Is it a scout demo?
Yeah.
I'd like to look at that actually. We haven't done a scout demo today.
Let me see.
They do still exist. Okay, good stuff. Has your team continued to scrim quite often?
Last time we played was the 9th of April, so Tuesday.
Okay.
I need to find the demo.
If you find a demo, post it in the demo reviews channel on Discord. Like if chat really wants, if for some reason you really want to have your control of the FTV, you can always go into like the demo reviews channel and download these demos. They're like free. You know, just go on there. Let me know once you put it up.
Can I DM it?
Just put it in the demo reviews channel, unless you really don't want people looking at it. You can put it in the Friends of Stream channel, I guess, if you want. Just let me know when you've uploaded it and we can skip to it. I'm just zooming around watching the blue team be weird. You still haven't worked out how to record demos? You don't have to use PREC or anything anymore. If you just literally go into advanced options, scroll down. This demo support section, I have it on auto record all.
in Friends of Stream.
Oh, cheers. Just, you see my setup? This setup works, this is what I use. Feel free to use the same. This thing doesn't matter. Okay, cool, let's have a little look. We're gonna review with Spirit and Cake if he still wants to. And Milkshake if she wants to. Up to you. I don't know if you're busy.
Hi, it's me, Chris.
Hi, it's me, Chris.
We're gonna look at Spirit's
How you doing, Chris?
Div 2 Scout demo 6s, yeah?
Yeah.
You're welcome to watch it as well, Milkshake, if you want.